I think when you look at the importance of permanency and its role in trauma, you can contrast that with the experience of trauma for children who have permanency. We've had instances in America where children have gone through great trauma, yet they've always had those permanent lifelong connections to go back to. And their ability to heal is definitely fast-tracked if they have that permanency. But for children in child welfare, they've had trauma backgrounds, and without the permanency, the effects are more intense on the short end, but also on the long end. That's why permanency is probably the biggest nugget to help healing through a traumatic experience.
Okay, and what sort of examples have you seen where permanency has helped improve the trauma for that a child or anyone has experienced?
Well, I think if you look at how trauma can be impacted with permanency, you look at children who I've worked with who have that permanent lifelong connection to come home to. So no matter what their experience is given the day, no matter how that trauma plays out in their life on any given day, they know that they have that family, they have that parent to come home to who will be with them and accept them for however they react. Because we don't know how we're going to react to trauma, or especially in the future. But with our permanency, our kids have the security and the safety knowing no matter how I'm dealing with it today or struggling with it today, this person is going to be with me. And that allows them to feel safe and to really get the healing going.
Okay. For a recruiter who's coming in new to this child-focused recruitment model that we have at the foundation, what are some things that you would kind of say to them when they come across a child who has experienced trauma?
Right. Well, if you look at how to bring someone up to speed, someone who's new into the child recruitment field, like with the Wendy's Wonderful Kids model, I think the important thing to look at is that each kid is going to be unique. So maybe you've worked with a child who has had a death of a parent or had abuse of a parent. We have to make sure that we realize that their experience of that event, even though it's maybe similar to other kids, is unique to that child. So we have to make it just like we do child-focused recruitment. We also have to make sure that we have child-focused treatment and acknowledgement of that trauma. So really a lot of it is helping to understand the child's experience of that event, but also then partnering with the caregivers and the other people and professionals in their lives for that child to create a unique treatment plan and support plan for that child.